So I think this month I'm gonna do something a little different and review a book. Diary of a Wimpy Superman. The SNES classic. Well, that's not what I was gonna review. Well, looks like I have to review this thing. Time to list off all the negatives in the style of a very popular YouTuber, I imagine.
What did I say? What did I tell you to do? Good graphics!
Fine, I guess I'll talk about everything else about the classic. So the menus are actually pretty great. They're very intuitive. They tell you everything that you need to know about the game, as in just the name, box art, and whether you can save or do multiplayer, and it allows you to access everything. Manuals, barcode, orders, save states, everything. So now it's time to talk about the games. Since there are 20 main games and one bonus game, I'll review the 20 games right now for 30 seconds each game. Let's begin. Contra 3D Alien Force. It's a run and gun game similar to games like Mega Man, except it's much harder and it's a linear game. It's definitely no original Contra, and in fact I would probably place the worst game on the system, but it's still awesome. Just make sure you set it to easy and 7 lives, but the num code doesn't work here. Donkey Kong is a platformer, and it's amazing. Probably the third best platformer in the entire system, and that is if you include Super Metroid as a platformer. It's also Donkey Kong's first starring role as a hero. Before that, he was a villain in the original Donkey Kong in the arcade, and a prisoner in Donkey Kong Jr. I'll make a full screen review of Earthbound someday. Skip F-Zero is awesome. It's a racing game, and it's fast. There are 15 tracks split across 3 leagues, Knight, Queen, and King. The first one, Unit City number 1, is probably the most popular track in racing game history. Except maybe some in Mario Kart. Oh my goodness, this game though. When I say fast, I mean fast. Especially if you keep the fire stingray like I always do. I'll review Final Fantasy III when the time comes. Kirby's Dream Course, the only game that I can think of off the top of my head that actually makes golf fun. I have no idea how it can make such a blunt sport. Hitting a ball with a stick and then running to where it landed is fun. What do you know, they did. Just by slapping Kirby onto it, they did steeper hills and boost pads. Kirby Superstar. It's the only game I've beaten on the system, and while it's not the platformer that I didn't mention in Donkey Kong Country, but still said it was better than Donkey Kong Country, it's still pretty amazing. And it's also fairly easy. I haven't played enough Mega Man X, so I'll get back to it some other time. Secret of Mana. It is a game made by Squaresoft, but I wouldn't consider it an RPG per se, because it's real-time combat. This game is amazing. It takes the formula of Zelda, as in the top-down Zeldas, and then adds RPG elements like being able to see how much damage you do to an enemy, and also, I think you have level up. Star Fox.
I come to work and I have to look at this mess!
I can make good graphics.
You better make good graphics! I'm supposed to release a video computer game on TV without this graphic!
What?
You heard me!
We now return to your regularly scheduled voice-cracking teenager who tries way too hard not to scream at his own computer. Put aside the graphics, however, and this game is absolutely amazing. It's got great gameplay, allowing you to choose between 4 different controller options, and overall, it's just a pretty good challenge. Do I really need to say anything about Street Fighter 2 Turbo? I mean, it's Street Fighter. I mean, come on. Everybody knows about Street Fighter. Super Castlevania 4. Oh boy, what a game. When I said there were only two platformers better than Donkey Kong Country that were on this system. I completely forgot that this game existed.
Awkward silence.
This game is awesome, that's basically what I was trying to say. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I take back what I said about Contra 3. What do you get when you take F-Zero, tone down the speed so much that it slows molasses, add 5 extra tracks, add items, and put every single character from the Red Luigi series into it? Super Mario Kart.
RPG スーパーマリオ RPG ロールプレイングゲームやったことない人も OK マリオと旅に出ようドラマを作ろうロールプレイングゲームやり尽くした人も Come on 満足させますマリオです Oh yeah スーパーファミコンソフトスーパーマリオ RPG スーパーファミコンが4000円安くなるクーポン券付き
Super Mario World. You thought this thing was an SNES classic? No. This game is an SNES classic. Every single person who has ever played a Mario game has probably played this game. It's the game that introduced Yoshi's, Switch Palaces, and secret bonus worlds that are most of the time absolutely insane.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Super Metroid. Oh boy, this game. This is an absolute classic for the Super Nintendo. Just like Super Mario World, except slightly less classic. Super Punch-Out! Let me just say right off the bat, this isn't a bad game. In fact, I'd say it's pretty great. But I'm gonna have to say this is the worst Punch-Out game. I love every single Punch-Out game that ever existed, except for the arcade version because I've never played them. But this one, it just throws way too many things at a wall, and nothing stuck. Now I'm going to show you how to beat The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past in record time. And now for the game that I've been referencing in that Donkey Kong Country part. The game that's the best platform on the entire system. And it's Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. What a surprise. Remember how in the original Super Mario World you could ride Yoshi? Now, that's the only way you can play it. Yoshi is the main character and Mario is a baby. So that's the end of the main games. However, there is one extra game in the system, and that's the one that I'm going to review right now. It's time for Star Fox 2. It's a sequel to Star Fox, and that's it. Do I even need to say I'm kidding at this point? The whole game starts with Andros telling you that he's going to demonstrate his awesome... Yep, this game was made in the 90s. Anyway, after that, Daryl Pepper tells you to do stuff that I'll get onto later, and if the damage to Corneria reaches 100%, it's game over. Because Corneria will be wiped off the face of the galaxy. So yeah, pretty intense stuff. Now you get to choose your character. I always go for the classic Fox and Falcon. We make pilots less far away. Now in this Star Fox game, you can choose whichever place to go whenever you want. So let's start with Titania. Hi Leon, I'm gonna take you down. Just 7 seconds? Wow. Now then, let's actually go to Titania. What is this? A platformer on the Super Nintendo? Did this mean? Anyway, flip a couple switches, dodge the fire, destroy a robot, beat the world's easiest boss, and you're good. Now let's do carrier number 1. Basically, take this, add it on top of itself at least 3 times over, and you got the space armada from the original Star Fox. Now let's do carrier number 2. Hey Pigma, I'm gonna kill you. Why is this taking so long? It's about time. Oh no, it's a snake. Run. Now it's time for carrier number 2. This first part actually kind of reminds me of the Time Meter battle from the 3DS version of Sonic Generations. Yes, that game exists. After that, I think it's just basically the exact same as the first one. Oh no, it's a snake. Run, run, run! Coward. Killing the Mirage Dragon is actually pretty easy. All you have to do is shoot its mouth a couple times, and you're good. This is a problem. More area. Now it's time for Eladard. And it's basically the same as Titania, except replace Forsaken Fortress with Lethal Lava Land. Hey Wolf, I'm going to destroy you. After skimming over the other boss fights, I think it's time for me to actually explain how you beat a member of Star Wars. What you do is you shoot at it until this bar right here goes out. However, these characters will move across the screen and shoot at you. To avoid them, you either use your boosters, which I never do, or barrel roll by pressing L or R twice. Now, you can't lock on to these things because, well, space, what do you expect? However, either way, these guys are really easy, at least on normal. And you'll be out in no time. And now it's time for the final level, Venom. So from the very start, you're put at this walker. That's an interesting change of pace. This level is much more open-ended compared to previous tunnels, very linear hallways. However, other than that, there's not much of interest, so let's just skip to the boss. Now you see the boss in this area is the same as the one in the spaceships, but I never talked about it. So here's what it is. It's a giant, weird metal thing with 2 weak points. It shoots little laser donuts from its weak points. You have to shoot down both weak points enough so that they go away, and then the boss is defeated. Really simple, and it's over. After that, your arm goes back into flight mode, and you go into deep space, where a giant Andros cuboid gets slapped into a mask. What you do is you shoot out the eyes, which is really simple, then you shoot the cube whenever the mask opens, which is even simpler. Once you do that, the game's over, and my computer can handle Assassin's Creed. I need to find my capture card. Alright, so I guess that's the end of the video. I give both of these things a 9 out of 10. Was that good? Yes? Alright. I guess I'm done with the channel. Sorry if you wanted to see me review the Smash Brothers games or the SNES games that I didn't do, but sorry. I really don't like making videos anymore. But thanks for watching.